So the first step, make sure hot water heater drain is shut.
And it is. Yep, that's good.
Do you have to do anything with this flipper switch, or that's only when you want it to turn on?
Well, that's when you want it to drain it. You open that up a little bit so the air forces it out. Okay. Then the toilet. We put the float back on. Like that. And then I undo this. I put this wire on there to hold the flapper up. You know?
So it doesn't rot all winter?
Yeah. Okay. That should be good. So when the water comes on, all right, they all nice and clean. If you clean it out in the fall, it's a lot.
Nicer in the spring when you open.
Yeah, you don't have to scrub the shit stains out of it.
Right.
See? Are you recording this?
Is the water supply valve on or off from last fall?
Probably on.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I leave that on, yeah. Because you turn off down below. Okay. So these are all open. Now in here. Oh, they've been chewing in here too, the little buggers. Let's see.
Didn't one of those blow last year? Or
This.
last summer, didn't we have I think I tried to run a load of laundry in it. Something.
This was, something was off. Okay. Oh. The hose blew.
Right.
Yeah, we only got one hose here.
Right. That's what happened.
Yeah. Okay. So I gotta see if hot, cold. Now I just gotta see whether this is
Open or closed?
off when it's that way or off when it's this. I gotta pull it out more.
Doesn't say on there?
Yeah, it does, but you gotta see it to pull this thing out.
Oh, I see. Here, I'll pull it out. So the idea here is you want to make sure this is off.
Make
so
this
that,
is off, yeah.
so that when you fire up the downstairs, it doesn't all flood the
Yeah.
bathroom.
That's the hot, that's the cold. And of course I don't know which one of these is hot. Let's see. I think I got new hoses for this. Where the hell did I put them? This says on it someplace whether it's, where the hell does it say it? Is it right?
I would think down is off.
Doesn't it say right on it? I would think down is off too.
Yeah, let's put a bucket there and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Then we come upstairs, do the next bathroom.
Behind the fish is a valve. Make sure that's shut.
Just for the shower.
Yep. When you turn off, you open that up to not much ever comes out of there anyway. Then, okay, those are open, All right. We undo the flapper and put our where's my float? You see it? Where is it? Not down in there, is it? No. Not behind. Oh, be damned. Where'd it go?
Let me look downstairs. Alright, so the third step is to do the living room ceiling plumbing for the upstairs bath. Which includes what?
There's two things here that you got to make sure they're closed. And I think I did close it before that is closed.
When do you open it? When you're just blowing out the lines?
When you're draining for the summer or for the winter.
Okay, so in this case you had just already gone up there and closed it, but normally it would be open at this stage of the game. It would be open from last fall,
Yeah.
right?
Usually what I do is after it's all drained, I turn these off, close these up again.
Okay.
You know what? I think a critter was chewing the edge of the
I think you're right.
ceiling tile.
They were busy this winter.
Yeah, look. They chewed the edge. Well, this is what I want to have redone. This faucet, this
Yeah.
ceiling. Get it nice wood,
It's ready.
light wood. Then there's another little drain right here. Right there. And you got to make sure that's tight. Which I believe it is.
I remember one year where we forgot that.
And I usually leave this open till after I turn the water on. Just so if it is dripping, it doesn't ruin the...
Right, meaning leave the ceiling tile
Leave the ceiling tile out.
until after the water's on, make sure
Yeah.
it's...
Okay,
Okay.
there.
Next we go into the kitchen sink.
For starters, is we gotta take this stuff out.
Late phone operator, no. That's a contribution for today.
Can you give a tutorial on the lake phone?
Call Frontier.
Call Frontier. Okay.
Okay, this is the line to the dishwasher. So, we have to tighten it up.
And why do you undo that every year?
To drain out the which is, I'll get it. And a few mouse turds under there.
So as you're doing that, I have a question for you.
Yes.
The copper vertical water line that goes down under the cabinet and under the cottage, is that now PEX and is it heated?
No, it is not.
Is it still, it's still copper?
Most of it is plastic.
Okay, but it's not heated, so in the winter you can't use the kitchen sink.
No.
So is that something that should be changed to PAX or whatever it is? On a to-do list?
It sounds like it was changed to PEX, but it's just not
Oh.
heated. It used to be heated. That's why I asked. But
For full-time living out here, we need to do
Yeah.
that,
you'd have to heat it.
Okay. Once I get this hooked up, I really do, I turn it off.
The valve.
Yeah. So it's off now, so
Okay.
water won't go to the dishwasher until we get that hooked up.
Okay. Okay.
Don't forget to take the sprayer off. One year I forgot to do that and it broke.
Okay, so take it off and then make sure to put it back on.
Yep. Okay. That's open. Put that down. Just kind of leave it like that, so until we get it turned on.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't have any water going to there yet.
Right.
That's on, that's okay, that's not, I think we can go underneath.
And those valves for the actual supply lines for this are already on.
Yeah.
You don't shut those over the winter?
No. I don't even think there are any, well, there is a shut off there. Let's see.
Yeah, they're on. If they're pointing straight up and down, it means
Yeah.
they're on, and if they're pointing
Yeah.
right and left, it means they're off.
Yeah, well, to drain, I had to leave them open.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So bring 2 wrenches.
Well, I don't know whether you need anything or not.
Yeah, maybe you don't even need 'em.
There. Might need those later. Okay. This is the main valve,
Okay.
right here.
Yep.
That's off now.
Yep.
This is the heater. We keep this plugged in. So the water, actually the pressure, it's right up to, well, it's right up to here.
Right. So the one facing towards us with the blue handle sticking right out at us, that's just to like fill buckets and stuff. That's just an easy access.
Yeah, this is like an outside faucet.
Right. And then
This was the line to that one faucet behind the,
washer dryer
Yeah.
that is now capped.
it's capped.
So
And
that
it's off here too. And this was to drain it.
that doesn't feed the washer dryer. That was just for that one
Correct.
stubbed up line, but now it's dead.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct. See, the washer dryer goes,
It's after the
From
main
here.
shut off. Right.
this is the cold. And then the hot goes from,
Somewhere over there.
well, it has to come from the hot water heater, and then it goes there, and then it goes
Right.
over. Okay, so.
And so this additional yellow handle valve would shut off all the cold supply to the whole house after the cold is fed to the bathroom. So that includes
Which now?
this shut off right here would shut off the rest of the cold going upstairs as well as the kitchen.
Yeah.
Right.
That shuts off, well, that would shut off all the water.
So really we've got a main and then a main after the main, but this feeds the,
This is the main feed right here.
and that one branch right here feeds the bathroom.
Okay, because you see here, This is the cold going up to the sink.
Yep.
There's the hot going up to the sink in the downstairs bathroom. Okay, and then this is the cold going over to the hot water heater.
Uh-huh.
And see, there's the cold going to the hot water heater right over in there, and there's the hot coming out of it.
Yep.
And the hot's coming back here, one to the sink, and then it's going over there to those, and then it goes up to the kitchen sink as well. Okay.
Yep.
And
And
see,
then
this
here's your-
this is the main drain now,
Right.
right here.
So when you're closing in the fall, you basically want to go ahead and open
Open it
that
up.
guy up, put a bucket there, or can you attach a hose to it?
Yeah, I think.
Does it have a threaded?
Uh,
It'd be cool if you could just run a hose right out.
no, I guess it doesn't. Maybe it does. But
Well,
anyway,
Anyway, so
that's the main shut off.
so if you're gonna drain,
Open that
do
up.
you? So you want to open, but you open that last. I'm
Yeah.
talking about inside. Do you open all of the
Open up all the faucets,
faucets, right?
and everything inside,
To let the
and then
air-
open this, and then the air.
Okay. Do you still do the whole thing with the shop vac where you like vacuum out the lines and all that?
You can blow them out, yeah. Now let's see. Can I turn these off or not? You know what? I don't think I can. I don't think I can turn the upstairs off. At least not here anyway. No, there's no shut off. Maybe on the going into the other part of the.
I think there is.
Okay, this is the line here to the outside faucet over by the chimney.
Okay.
And these, that red and blue are going up to the upstairs bath.
Got it.
That red and blue is going to the sink,
Uh-huh.
kitchen. This is the cold going to the hot water heater, and that's the hot red coming out. Is the hot water coming out?
Okay. And is this baseboard heater still operational
I don't know.
in the winter? Okay. Like in other words, if you wanted to come up in the winter and
Yeah, you'd have to turn it on to keep it warm in here.
right, you need the heat going in here because there's
Yeah.
still copper. And, yeah.
Okay. Well, we want this closed off.
What's that one? That's just
That's
a drain.
the drain. That's the.
That drains the bathroom and
This drains mainly the.
like, the bath.
I think it's the shower, the tub and the shower. Yes,
And do you know what's that PVC sticking up out of the ground? What's that venting?
that's a vent. That's just your sewer vent.
Oh, going
This is
to
the-
going to the septic, right?
Yeah, they're going to the septic. That's coming from upstairs, and this is coming from the toilet downstairs. That's just a vent. Okay, so we've got that turned off. We've got that off. And we've got that off. That's all there is under here now.
So all you got to do is to turn the house on is flip this guy on
Yep.
and make sure this one is in parallel
Yep.
to the rest, because if this is off, it's gonna kill a lot
Yeah.
of stuff. So this to turn the house on really is just turning this guy on
Yeah.
right here.
Now, since let's try to go under and see if we can shut the outside
Faucet.
upstairs off underneath.
So theoretically, it might make sense to have a couple shut-off valves put on the
Right in there.
inside of this wall,
Yeah.
but gives you an excuse to explore in here after the winter
Yeah.
anyway, right?
Exactly.
Which is always a good time.
Here, let me put my light on. I might have to move some of those utensils out of the way. I'm actually going to get them all up.
You want me to do that today?
You could. Okay, we got to go over in there.
All right, so step 5 is we got to go into this other crawl space. And the reason is because we need to see the shut-offs for the upstairs bath are behind the insulated wall that we were in before. So now you got to go into this space and hope there's no raccoons.
I cleaned out pretty good under here. See, there isn't much. Okay, there's the lines coming through. Okay. Now let's just see if I got any shut-offs here.
Alright. So you've got 3 pipes coming into this part of the cottage. You've got red and blue going up to the upstairs bath, and then a clear one that's just the hose bib on the chimney side of the house.
There is no shut-offs here.
Huh.
So I can't shut the upstairs off.
That
I thought I could, but I can't. No, there used to be, I think. Right? You don't see any shut-offs in this line, do you?
No, but I would think a plumber would have caught that.
Yeah. Well, I probably didn't tell him to do it.
All right.
But I'm gonna have to come out and do it.
Okay. Yeah, I think you need to. That's a cheap fix.
A little crack in the foundation here.
Jeez. Oh wow. Huh. What do you?
I don't know what I can do about it.
Well, if you want to add on, it's probably going to be an issue. You know, because a lot of the load, adding another above that, you know, this back bedroom, that would carry a lot of weight
They
to
might
this
have
corner.
to put a new gizmo here. And this probably happened before I put a eave truss drain on the back of that outside the back door there.
Mhm.
The water doesn't come down there as much anymore. Okay.
So as I'm uploading all the water videos for the cottage, I realized that we skipped one major step. So we're calling this one step 8.5, which is after everything's capped and opened up and ready to fly. You go underneath to the insulated portion and you turn the main water valve on, which you can see in the earlier video. It's smart to have one person under the cottage near the valve and then somebody else inside just checking all the possible leak areas as it pressures up to make sure nothing's dripping or leaking. And I didn't video that because I was the one running around inside making sure that it was all good, and it was. So that's going to be step 8.5, which I'll upload right now. Okay, now we're at step, I don't know, 6 or 7, but we've already turned on the water. Nothing's
Wow.
leaking.
To get the,
So,
but now we got to turn the main pump on.
and so now we're up in front of Neely's where the new well is. And you have to flip off that on, which presumably will give us the pressure, right?
Yes.
That we need.
Yep.
And that draws power from whom?
Hoods.
See.
From hoods. So now we need to go to hoods.
No, it's on.
What is it?
Unless they've accidentally shut it off.
Is it a fuse or a breaker?
It's a breaker
Underneath the cottage or in
inside the bathroom.
the... Okay. That's funny to me.
Why is it funny?
Well, because if they're not home and we can't get water pressure, there's no way for us to...
We call Claire and get the key.
Oh, okay. This is why the videos are good, because I would have never known that.
You know, why did you video it, Dad?
All right.
I'd love to move this box, but that would be a major thing. It's the one with the tape.
So this is showing us where to turn on the hot water.
Yeah.
And it's the one with the tape.
I might turn it on.
Go
Just
ahead.
to,
Okay.
but now you got to check the timer in here.
For what? just to make sure that it's.
But it's the right time. See, it might not, now it'll turn on.
Okay, so you just
I'm not-
overrode it. But basically, once the water's on and pressurized, you want to flip that breaker to get the hot water heater fired up.
Yep.
Okay.
The top off that.
All right. And the last piece, just FYI, is this little pipe sticking up directly off the back bedroom is another shut off. And there's like a big black metal super wrench thing that you put down there to turn the water off to the whole house.
I always leave it open.
But we do always leave it open. Okay. I think that's it.
Yep.
Okay, thanks, Pop.
Now, what's this?